Hi everyone. Well, it's been 3 weeks since we walked out of the courtroom in Queenstown, and the first thing we decided to do was to take a break. The lead up to the case was intense, with a very large group of WSG people working alongside our brilliant senior legal team of 2 barristers and 2 QCs. We'll give you an update on the case soon, but first I wanted to say a big thank you on behalf of our core WSG team. To those of you who have contributed financially, regardless of the sum, thank you so much. We literally couldn't have done this without your support, as there have been hard costs along the way to pay for. A huge thank you too to those who helped with the case in any way, whether you provided an affidavit, cooked a meal, provided transport, or just turned up in court. We really appreciated it. To all of our members, nearly 3,500 in all, we have taken huge strength from the strong community support we've had for the last year and from the many emails we've received urging us to keep going and stay strong. And of course, I want to personally thank the core WSG team, the 20 or so people who have put in thousands of hours as volunteers on behalf of all of us. So how did we do? Our legal team did a brilliant job in presenting our case as strongly as possible. They were clear, persuasive and articulate. We are very lucky to have some of the most experienced legal counsel in the country helping us. They also had 10,000 pages of evidence to boot, and they said they were impressed by the way the Upper Clutha community worked to bring all of this together. They told us we should be proud of our strong community spirit and our fight for good local democracy. We have no doubt that the judge heard our concerns loud and clear. There was excellent media coverage of the case, much of which you may have seen. In his summing up, the judge actually acknowledged the strong support that was evident by the daily appearances of our own team in the back of the courtroom each day, flanked by numerous supporters from both Wānaka and Queenstown. What happens now? Well, we wait. The judgment will be released within weeks, but it could be another couple of months. This was a complex case which took 5 days of court time, and the judge has dozens of Eastlight folders of evidence and I'm sure many pages of his own notes to reflect on. We're confident that we've been heard, and we're confident of a positive outcome. But it's important to note this is not the end of the road. QLDC and QAC are not showing any signs of compromise or doing the right thing. In fact, Council is about to spend nearly $3 million moving an upgrade to Project Pure further away from the proposed jet runway at Wānaka Airport. And there's talk about when visitor numbers get back to pre-COVID levels. So don't think this is off the radar by any means. QLDC, if you're watching, we are not going away. Once we hear back from the judge, we'll review the judgment closely, work out what it means for our community, and then come back to you with our next steps. In the meantime, I've asked the team to put together a summary of some of the key information which became public in court and in the media during the week of the hearing. It's important that the community is not in the dark about any of this. We'll share that with you soon. We'll be in touch when we hear the outcome of the case. On behalf of the entire WSG, thanks again everyone for your ongoing support.